Well, I think this is fixing to raise a lot of, it's going to stir up a lot. What do you think?
I'm curious to see, because we're complete opposite on this right here, y'all.
We are.
It's a debate. It's a debate.
Yep.
Do you shoot him walking or do you stop him?
That's a good debate to go on.
What I've seen, I guess, what you see on hunt shows and stuff, I think how somebody starts, that's sort of what they stick with.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've always shot him walking. I look at it as like no different from shooting a dove, shooting a bird. You follow through. I've never had trouble shooting back on one. You know, if I have before, is when they get out there a little ways, lead them, and they stop.
Yeah.
And you shoot right in front of them. What's your experience?
If I stop them, it seems like they duck.
But you aim low.
Yeah, I do. And I think I probably learned that from shooting does over the years, because does, especially in the South, a doe at 20 yards, she could duck and be gone, you know, aiming right on her. So I really learned over the years shoot at the heart or under as much as I could, but I've still had some duck the string.
Yeah, well, he had one that's pretty unique. Well, he was 40 yards, wasn't he?
Yep.
The pipeline buck.
Yep.
He come out and stopped, hit his head down.
I never made a noise at all. I mean, he's just sitting there feeding.
And he shot, and man, that deer unglued.
Yeah, he almost.
He zigged and zagged, but he zagged the wrong way, didn't he?
Yeah, he zigged, but the zag wasn't quite enough. So.
But he had another one. The buck he stopped. I think he seen the air. The one.
You really want to raise him? He did not see that air.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't see that air.
You're watching this video right now, because that deer, he shoots him probably at a 45 coming to him, and you can see the air in slow motion. It's not 10 yards from him, and he ain't moved a muscle.
You saying he's seen that air because he turned his head right as the air got there?
No, when you stopped him, he looked and you shot, and that son gun boy, he just come.
He didn't see the air. I got a great idea. Let's do this. Stand down there by that target and I shoot, and you see if you see it coming before it gets there.
A deer a lot quicker than I am, but that's what I'm just saying. That was my opinion on that shot right there, because he stopped him and the deer looked his direction, and then that arrow was coming, and he just, you know.
I mean, I could see him hearing it. I believe 100% he heard that arrow coming. Seeing it's a little far-fetched though.
But what I've seen on a couple of them here, I'm gonna show you right through them now. I like just following through and just let it go. You know, I'm just following. Now, I know some guys may pick a hole out, and you're looking at that hole, and when he comes through it and shoot, now that's a different story, because he's moving and you're not moving.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, you better, when you see hair come through the hole, you better let it go.
Yeah.
The further out you're shooting, the more you better lead it.
Yeah.
But my experience of deer walking, it's just follow through. You know, I'm gonna tell you a story. I don't have footage of this story. It was, I don't know how many years ago, several years ago. I hit one running wide open. It wasn't 5 yards behind me. I 10 ringed that sucker. I made a shot. But now, how that happened, I heard some racket, heard some log break, limb break. Here come a doe come flying. And I was in a tree like this, and they come to my right, come by me. The doe come by, and a little basket rack was right on her tail. And I'm like, man. And I look, and here come about a 15-inch spread buck, a little bit behind him. Well, here comes a good 9-point behind him. I done got ready. And boy, I just followed through and said, boom. I hit him perfect. And I was like, man. I'm very comfortable shooting one running, especially close like that.
Oh yeah, with a bow, yeah, for sure.
You know, especially when you see him.
Yeah.
So.
And I, you know, now I've kind of done both. I've shot some walking and stopped them too. You know, like you said, it's more about how you probably got started out doing it. And I think one reason too, you're probably so confident shooting one walking is because you've shot deer, you know, with a rifle.
Oh yeah,
a long time. So it's like I said, it's the same thing as shooting a bird, a duck or dove, anything flying. You just gotta lead them. You gotta follow through.
Yeah. So, like I said, curious to know. Y'all leave us a comment.
Yeah.
What's your experience about Do you stop one?
Shoot 'em walking?
Do you shoot them walking? Does a 2.5-year-old, 3.5-year deer act different from a 4 or 5-year-old deer?
Yeah.
Because I was talking to a guy today, and he's like, man, I'm big deer. I'm not going to stop him. He said, my experience with them, you do act, especially if he's close,
He gone.
he don't never let up.
Yeah.
He said, I learned that lesson, won't do it again. So, like I said, what kind of experience y'all had? Leave in comments, and y'all read them comments, y'all, because we're trying to share information here, getting you think.
Yep.
Thinking about this. Like I said, I guess I just always shot them walking and didn't ever think nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my left and right was always pretty much on. Now I may miss them high or low,
Yeah.
because you go spur of the moment you're shooting. But like I said, I've had several, especially you get them out there at 30, 40 yards. They hit that bow, they stop.
Yeah.
The old big deer killed out west a couple years. I didn't have a super good video of him, but he was coming across there and I let it go and he stopped. Man, I 10 ringed. he just stopped perfect with that one. So. Like I said, y'all leave us a comment.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Hey, we're ready for this fall, y'all. It's be here before we know it.
Drop some comments and let us know, you know, maybe y'all's fall plans, if y'all are going out of state, or if y'all got anything planned. So yeah, leave that in there too.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
See y'all later.